Nerd Avengers. Give me a minute, I'm on my way. Oh yeah, it's back. Flying in to Nerd Ventures Tower right now. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be juicy. Spider-Man, No Way Home. Lots of hype. Lots of hype. Oh shit! It's been a while since I've flown this thing. Sorry. Lots of hype. Lots of excitement. Fan event tomorrow. Will the trailer drop online? Or will we all have to talk about secondhand stories of people that are in the friggin', I don't know. We're going to talk about it. Also, some Daredevil news, solo project, more or less confirmed, and I want to go over the box office for Eternals holds on for a strong weekend. Number 2. All right, I'm flying in. I'll see you in a second. Nice to be back in the tower with you guys today. I think it's going to be a pretty epic week. Thank you for tuning in as always. Make sure you smash the Lizike button as we get into all of this dope, nerdy stuff. Guys, this is going to be an interesting stream. There's a lot to get into with this, man. I want to know how you guys feel about this. Is this a good idea? Is this a bad idea? Is Sony playing games? Is Kevin Feige being had? And is Sony getting their way after the leaks from Campia? It's a layered story. There's a lot to get into with it. We're going to do some polls throughout the day as well, so make sure you're chiming in on that. I also want to add a couple of things to the NerdCoin store later today in the show. And again, there's some other stuff I want to talk about, including Marvel's Eternals Weekend 2 and Daredevil. I've got some juicy stuff coming up. I want to say right off the bat for everybody, Nerd Vengers, we're going to have a stream at 1 p.m. as we usually do on Mondays and Fridays for the Nerd Vengers, or Mondays and Thursdays, rather. This one I really want a lot of people to go to, and it is going to be about the BBS website and some of the plans that we have for our own NFTs and things of that nature. So I'm going to do something kind of unique for this stream. Even if you are not a Nerd Venger member, but you want to come to the stream today at 1 p.m., I'd like to get a lot of people's opinions about what we're going to talk about today with regards to the BBS website. So if you are on our Discord server, I'm going to be dropping the link for the stream on the Discord server. So probably a little bit before 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will drop that link to that stream just for everybody in the general chat on the Discord server. I would really like you guys to show up. I've got some things I want to talk about with regards to the BBS. There's some stuff I'm not that happy about, but it's not really all about how I feel. I want to know how you guys feel about it, so I want to explain some things and then see what you think, and then we'll make a decision together. I will be buying some memes later in the show on the BBS website, so I would still recommend going over there and posting them memes. Either way. Okay, let's get into some of the juice. Let me pull this up, because it's mad interesting, bruh. It is mad interesting. What the heck? Hello? Hello? What is happening here? Is this not working? Chet. What the fuck, bro? What is you doing, bro? Yeah. What are you doing? We got all these nice people in the tower. What the fuck? It doesn't even have the thing anymore? That is weird. All right, let me try one more thing, guys. Sorry. Wait, what? Chet, what are you... That's not even the... What the fuck, man? Yeah, do it over there. Jeez. Oh my god. Why is this not popping up here? Kind of annoying, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have no idea. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe this needs adjusted. I really couldn't tell you. Okay, there we go. we run a professional stream around here. We know what we're doing. Okay, let's talk about this. So this was kind of interesting. I want to take you guys through what happened to me on Saturday as I was sort of learning about this and making up my mind and like sort of cryptically tweeting as I sometimes will do. And some of you guys are like, dude, just tell us. Just tell us. What's the fun in that? Come on. So I saw that there was going to be some kind of an announcement about Spider-Man on Saturday, okay? I usually try to take the weekends off. And yes, for those inquisitive among you, I am wearing my Finish the Fight Halo 3 shirt, as I am desperately hoping that Halo 3 comes out multiplayer today so that I can not do all of the content and TikToks and podcasts and videos that I want to do and just play Halo instead. So I'm hoping that happens. If it does, RIP the content for the rest of the week, guys. You guys are always telling me, forget about the algorithm, just, you know, do some fun stuff. Okay, fine. And then it's Halo streams for the rest of the week. Are we still live? What the fuck just happened? Did Chet literally just pull out the cord or some shit? Where he was like, oh, you'd rather just play Halo all week. Okay. And like pull the plug? Like, what is happening here? What the hell, man? That was wild. I literally have no idea what's happening. It's so funny, though, because we were trying to record a video. Elise and I were trying to record a video on her channel yesterday, and we had a similar thing happen. I'm like, what the hell? Anyway, all right, let's pull this up. As I was saying, jeez. Yeah, Bill Gates in chat, I guess, huh? Okay, so, Saturday, let's take you back. Let's take them back to the 90s. Oh, it's Campion, huh? Yeah. So, Saturday. I'm hearing all these things. I'm seeing all these, everybody's cryptically posting the Spider-Man things or whatever, right? And so I was like, what the hell's going on? Like, what could they possibly be announcing? You know what I mean? Like, what could they possibly be doing? They're not going to show the trailer randomly on a Saturday after, you know, friggin' Disney Plus Day and all that, right? And so I was like, this is really, really weird. I have no idea what it could be. What I was initially told by some people out there, and this is really where I was like, I was kind of tweeting stuff like Sony LOL and like just, I can't believe that they would do this. Like, they're trying to clown people more than even Campia did, right? I was like, this is wild, bro. I was initially told that the announcement was going to be made that the trailer was only going to be in theaters. Theaters only for the trailer, which is pretty odd, right? And I was like, yo, like, what? Like, are they really about to have the Spider-Man No Way Home second trailer? A very anticipated trailer. I mean, the hype for this movie, I mean, we talk about it all the time. It's crazy how much hype there is for this film. Would they really do that? Would they really put it essentially behind a paywall? And so when I initially heard that, I was like, dude, that is crazy, especially if they're going to do that on like Ghostbusters, right? Like, the way I was sort of interpreting what I was hearing was they'll only have it play in theaters and they'll have it play in front of Ghostbusters, the new Ghostbusters movie. And so essentially you will have to go to Ghostbusters to watch the new trailer. And I was like, bro, that ain't it. Like, that's gonna feel bad. Like, I think people are gonna be really, really pissed. I personally thought that would have been a massive mistake. Okay. So then what ends up happening was a lot of influencers and people out there got tickets to this thing. Okay. And so this is a trailer launch fan event with big surprises for Tuesday, November 16th, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Okay? Doors open at 4. You got to be seated by 4:45. This is in LA, and they're going to fill up a theater. I believe it's maybe a couple of theaters, actually. And they're going to fill up all these theaters Tuesday night in LA and show the trailer in theaters. It says at the bottom here, exclusively in theaters, right? So they're going to do the trailer. And this is way better than what I originally thought, right? What I originally thought was, okay, so, they'll have it just on the Ghostbusters things. That's lame AF. It'll still create a bunch of buzz and a bunch of content and maybe force a leak. But this is actually better. Okay, this is what I feel will be better. However, big surprises? I mean, how can they not? Here's what I guess I'm confused by. How can they not show Tobey and Andrew in this? Right? Like, how could they do that? How could they make a fan event? Ladies and gentlemen, a fan event. Some people are flying to LA for this, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I thought about it. I was like, because I had like a couple connects where I could get into it. I was like, nah, not really for me. But there will be folks that will fly out to see this event. And I mean, I gotta be honest, if I flew out to an event to see this trailer and they didn't show Tobey and Andrew, and like Tobey and Andrew didn't come out onto the stage, I would be pissed. And so now let's go to another poll question. 78% of you, I'm gonna end the poll there. 78% of you say, yes, Sony will drop the trailer online after the event online. I mean, look, I've heard some rumblings about that. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the way they did. By the way, we need way more likes. I'm not trying to be that guy. I know it's early. I know it's Monday, but we got to set the tone for the week. What is you doing? Smash the like button. So let's ask this poll. Do you think Tobey and Andrew will be in the trailer shown at the fan event? Now, that's an important distinction because, as somebody pointed out in the chat, it's likely and possible that the one they see in the fan event may be a different trailer than the one we see online. But I want to know. Answer the question in the chat. I want to know. It's exclusive to LA residents? How is that a thing? I'm pretty sure you can fly out. In fact, I've seen a lot of people talking about it online, talking about how they're going to fly out. They were in the movie, says Carl. Oh, Carl. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. A little behind the news, Carl. Read the poster? You guys will comply with the theater's instructions, blah, 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 blah. Mask must be worn, blah, blah, blah. Everyone told you, blah, 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 blah. Do not attend the matter, blah, blah, blah. I see nothing in here that says it's for LA residents. What are you talking about, dude? You're crazy. And the influencers are all giving tickets away to people, and some I think have even offered to fly some of them out. So here's the deal. I think it would be crazy, but also kind of a bold move. A bold move if they weren't in the trailer. Okay? So I mean, what if they just pull out, and this would not be a good idea, but what if they just have, like, Willem Dafoe show up? You know what I mean? Like, Willem Dafoe and some of the other villains are there, and what if they're all there together, and the event, and the big surprise is just confirming more stuff that we knew. I would be furious. Oh my God. If I flew out there and I'm like, here we go. We're going to see Tobey and Andrew in the theaters on the trailer. Like, let's go, baby. They're probably going to pop out on screen. They're all going to do the pointing at each other on stage. It's going to be mind blowing. And then you go out there and they're like, here's Willem Dafoe. Yo, what if there was a riot? You know what else I thought would have been an interesting possibility? What if Feige is so furious at the leakers that he's actually setting a trap? It's a trap. Feige's gonna be there, and he's gonna have like a long kind of trench coat kind of thing going on, right? And he'll just be like walking around in the back of the theater, and the moment he sees a phone, like the light of a cell phone pop up, he's gonna be like, and then like he's like the fucking Punisher, and he's just like kitted out to the gills, and he'd be like, you signed the waivers, your life is forfeit. Boom, rocket launcher, limbs flying, everybody's dead, and he's like, no more leaks, bitches. And then he's just, that would be wild, dude. That would be wild. Like, what if it's a trap? You know what I mean? Like, what if it's a trap? Like, he's trying to set it up, man. He's trying to get the leakers there. He's like, I know some of these scumbags can't help it. They'll be in here. They'll have the phone out. They'll be ready to go. That would be crazy. Be pretty wild. I'd still go see the movie, you know, and I think, frankly, most of you would still go see the movie as well. Be like, tragic news today, as several Marvel fans have been killed by President of Marvel Studios Kevin Feige. No legal trouble for Feige, as apparently the fine print on their documentation for getting into a fan event forfeited their lives if they pulled out their cell phones. So anyway, Spider-Man No Way Home. And then everybody would just be focused on that and be hyped on that. It's probably true. I wouldn't chance it if I were you. If you're going to the event, I wouldn't chance it. In all seriousness, this does sort of feel like a changing of the tide. You know, we had reported on a couple of weeks ago that it seemed like Mr. Feige was going to get his way, and they were not going to show Tobey and Andrew in the final trailer. That was a report. It came out from a ton of different people. It was corroborated. It felt solid. And we all scorned Feige. Actually, several of you guys thought it was dope. You were like, yeah, get him, Feige. That's a great idea. You know what I mean? But then along came a butthole named John Campia. And it's possible that John changed the deal. And in all seriousness, I guess I want to know, you guys let me know in chat, do you think that Campia's leaks altered the way Sony's thinking about promoting this film? Because it's not, I'm not pulling that out of thin air. That's something a lot of people have speculated about. I think it's quite possible, man. I think they're in a tricky spot. And the more that all this stuff leaks, the more they're probably like, oh, snap. We've got to do something. You know? I mean, sure, this event could have been planned a long time ago. It could have been, you know, something they put together before. But the indication I'm hearing is that, like, nah, it was a scramble. It was a scramble play. You know what I'm saying? So, I wouldn't be surprised, and I guess this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that the trailer will drop online after this event. That they'll see the trailer, they'll go through it a couple of times. Maybe there'll be some fun things going on the event. Basically, what I'm telling you is this. We're going to probably do a video, and I'll be watching for when the trailer comes out. I don't know if I want to be necessarily live for it. I'm still trying to like think about how I want to handle it. But regardless, we believe that the trailer, or at least the description of the trailer, will be dropping that night, and I'll be scrambling tomorrow night, late at night, to make a video of some kind when it comes to Spider-Man No Way Home. You know what I mean? It's crazy. There have been some photographs of Tobey. There have been photographs of Zendaya and Tom, all apparently at an event. They're all at the same event in L.A. Apparently Andrew's there. Apparently Doctor Strange himself, Benedict Cumberbatch, is there. So it's pretty wild. It's a pretty wild thing, man. I think it's probably making the most out of a sort of crazy situation. I think that this movie is going to make buku bucks. I've been told that you will be able to get tickets on November 29th. And you know what else? You know what else, fam? Let's talk about something. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about this guy. You know this guy? Y'all know this guy? Funny story about this guy. Okay? This is Paul from Heavy Spoilers. Good friend of mine. Really good YouTube creator, content creator. You know, British, but we don't hold it against them. So, here's the thing. I was actually just on my checklist for this morning, was getting in touch with a bunch more people and sort of going through my DMs, either on Discord or on YouTube, on Twitter, and just hitting people that I haven't talked to in a while, you know, getting back in touch with people that are trying to get back in touch with me. And I was just randomly going through those, and I saw Paul in there, you know. And I was like, hey, man, I just wanted to say, and I said some like nice positive stuff about him, which I won't get into here. And then I followed up with, and also America greater than, and then gave him a nice Ron Swanson America gif. Okay. And not 5 minutes later, after that, my man tweets that Spider-Man No Way Home is dropping on the 15th in the UK. 1 month today. Let's go, baby. Where's your Ron Swanson gifts now? And he tagged me on it. Unbelievable. Unacceptable. Look, man. I get it. I know that we got some Brits there. You know, there's some Englishmen that are, you know, playing the American characters in this American movie. I mean, for God's sakes. It's a red, white, and blue suit, Paul. You understand? Did we steal those colors from you guys? Maybe. Don't think about it too hard. Now, this is unbelievable to me. Can you believe that not just America, you know, which is, you know, again, greater than, but mostly New York City. New York City? That's Spidey City. You can't be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man if there's no neighborhood. Okay? You're telling me that the United frickin' Kingdom is going to get the Spider-Man movie before New York City? I'm gonna be real. I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't know. Feels wrong. You don't say that. It's basically what I'm saying. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. It's outrageous. It's unfair. How can there be a Spider-Man movie and it not come out in America first? All right, here we go. New poll. Is it wrong for No Way Home to open early in the UK? Let's see. See how you guys feel about that. Feels dirty. I agree. It feels wrong. It doesn't feel right. You don't say that. And now I gotta watch this. Paul does his freaking videos, you know, as he always does, out way before everybody's videos. You know what I mean? I gotta deal with his Telegram messages and his DMs for like a whole 24 hours before I see it. I gotta send him constant pictures of me with a frowny face for like at least 15 hours before I go to see it. It ain't right. Ah! Ah! You don't say that. So I look forward to your replies. Anyway, let's move on. Let's talk Eternals first, then we'll talk Daredevil. Then we'll get into Q&A, then we'll call it. Oh, then we'll buy some memes, actually, on the BBS website. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. So this is kind of interesting to me. Eternals. We were talking about this last week, and we said, man, we got to wait. We got to see, what does week 2 look like? Is there an impact being made because of the reception of the movie? To my surprise, the Eternals remained #1 film in North America in its second weekend, despite sliding 61.4% from the previous frame. The sophomore slump paces the film between second weekend dips of its recent Marvel stablemates, Shang-Chi, The Legends of the Ten Rings, which had an incredible 52% drop. Dude, people loved seeing that movie, and they loved seeing it in the theaters. Great drop for Shang-Chi. And then Black Widow, which had a significant but not crazy one. And so, look, hey, I'm going to be real. 61%, that's solid, dude. You know what I mean? That is a solid drop-off. I think the movie will go on to do pretty well. I know it has some competition coming up in the next couple of weeks. But look, my opinion on all of this, really and truly, is that movies and the movie theater game has changed even more so than than maybe we thought. It's pretty incredible to watch this whole thing go down, man, when it comes to like box office, streaming, and all these different things. I think this is a super respectable box office for Eternals, and we'll just kind of go on to see how it does. Look, if it continues to have legs, it could do well. If it creeps up towards that 450 global, number, I think that's pretty par for the course with what we're dealing with right now. And the other side of this, of course, is that the game for Disney and the game for Disney Plus is to get more subscribers. I mean, this is something that we didn't speak too much about last week. I will be talking about this in a Star Wars video that I'm going to do later today, which is basically going to be what the fuck Star Wars is basically what that video is. But Disney's subscriber growth on Disney Plus has grinded to a damn near halt. The stock price, the share price took a huge dip last week because of this. And yes, the growth, not good. Bob Chapek said some really interesting things, including teasing out that day and date release was coming back at some point for the Disney Plus platform. There was all this crazy stuff done with the IMAX stuff, which I absolutely loved. I'm actually thinking about dropping a video on Movie Bros about that. I know I haven't been active on the Movie Bros channel, but I will probably just drop a solo video on there talking about IMAX and watching that at home and what do I think, like streaming and all that sort of stuff, right? But regardless, it's pretty interesting. I guess what I'm saying is, if you look at this stable of MCU movies, especially because they really try to turn these things around quickly to the streaming service itself, I think you're looking at potentially the new model, where the old model was really like, bro, we're trying to hit that 600, 700, 800 Billy club, right? The $1 billion club was a big thing. We were even starting to have this concept of a $2 billion club with some of the really, really big movies. I think those days are largely gone. Obviously, Spider-Man No Way Home has the best shot at doing that, at getting back up there. But I think regardless, we just have to understand that the new way to sort of soak up the most revenue from these films is to have them have their theatrical release window and then as quickly as humanly possible get them on Disney Plus. And I think this IMAX format thing on Disney Plus is a brilliant idea. I really do. And I think they will be able to sort of utilize these big films. Here's the thing. Here's the deal. You have to have them on the platform, on Disney Plus, in either a time frame that still makes them very attractive because they're still a part of the social conversation. Like, I believe Shang-Chi is still part of the social conversation. It's not so distant of a memory that when it came out on the 12th, it wasn't a big deal. It's exciting. I haven't checked it out, but I'm looking forward to checking it out, especially in that IMAX format. That shit's juicy, baby. We were watching Infinity War in IMAX. Damn! I don't ever want to watch a non-IMAX movie in non-IMAX format ever again. You watch that thing in the freaking OLED, baby. Holy shit. It is an experience. The point is, you have to have some kind of a draw to the platform for this idea, right? Some people think Disney is actually trying to go after this sort of pay one period digital distribution model, where some people basically like, and I saw Grace talking about this, and I know somebody like, rah, you know, but I saw Grace talking about this on Movie Math, which I think is still an incredible program she does, puts together a lot of different stats. Disney wants to make this a conversation of, do you want to go buy this movie for $20 on, you know, when it comes out? Or do you want to pay your whatever it is, $7.99, $8.99, whatever Disney Plus is for you per month to have the ability to watch it right then and there? That's actually really smart. So I think that all things considered, Eternals is doing well. You certainly cannot come out and say it is like underperforming or it's like a bomb. Maybe you could make the argument that had the movie been better, it would do even more money in box office. But these are actually pretty good numbers. So just wanted to touch on that because that is certainly something that we've been talking about for a long, long time. And then the last story I want to go over with you guys today on stream before we get into Q&A and buy some memes. This is pretty juicy, man. This is pretty juicy. A leaked casting grid would seem to indicate that Marvel Studios is going ahead with a solo project for the Man Without Fear. Okay, so Daniel shared this. Apparently he had it on his Patreon for a little bit because I got people in my DMs with this before he actually posted it. And I was like, I don't know if it's real. You got to be careful with this kind of stuff because this is where we got burnt with the Null story, where basically, like, if I'm really confused about something, like, I'm just going to go to Daniel for now on, because that story, people were saying he was saying it, and then I ended up, like, getting too hyped up about it, and it wasn't actually real. He didn't actually say it. He actually said this. So this is from a casting grid. They're definitely doing a project for Daredevil, a solo project at Marvel Studios. Okay? So here we go. The grid shown above gives no additional information about the potential project, but is in line with early grids for other projects. Cox, who is also rumored for a multi-episode arc in 2022's Marvel Studios streaming series She-Hulk, I didn't know it was multiple episode with him, actually. That's pretty dope. Has denied any knowledge of a potential return, but has been a little more forthcoming in recent weeks about what he'd like to see if he were to return as Murdoch/Daredevil, saying he'd like to see a reimagined, upgraded version of the character in any potential revival/reboot, with rumors also pointing to Vincent D'Onofrio returning as Wilson Fisk in Marvel Studios streaming series Hawkeye. Fans are both thrilled and left to debate if these characters will pick up where they left off in the Netflix series, or if we'll be getting all new, all different versions of the characters with the same actors. In the case of Cox and D'Onofrio, it's hard to imagine replacing one without the other, given the depth of on-screen dynamic they've developed over the 3 seasons of Netflix's Daredevil. D'Onofrio recently indicated that if he were to return to the role, he'd want to eventually take on Spider-Man, giving fans hope that they might see the Kingpin, who debuted as Spidey villain, return to his comic book roots. Unfortunately, the leaked screenshot doesn't indicate if the Daredevil project is a film or intended for Disney Plus, nor does it give any timeline as to when we might expect it. With so many projects already in development, it might be a while before we get any concrete updates on this one. Okay, so a couple of things I want to say about this. Number one, this was, I believe, scooped up or talked about by Nick Santos from the Hashtag Show. I like Nick. I like the Hashtag Show. They are not perfect. And a lot of the stuff that Nick, you know, like, for instance, I think he was dead wrong about the reshoots for In the Multiverse of Madness, which, again, I'm going to do another video about that today because it's really interesting. But it's not like he's totally making stuff up. He has sources, and he does hear stuff that it turns out to come to pass, but not always in the most accurate way, right? Like, I would describe a lot of the stuff he gets as early rumblings, and then I sort of wait for, you know, people that just have a little bit of a better track record to corroborate some of his stuff. But I do want to give credit where credit is due. I believe he had this a while ago. Matt Murdock and Charlie Cox. Man, I remember, you know what I want to say? I want to throw a name out there that we haven't heard in a long time. Man, what was the dude's... Why am I blanking on the homie's name right now? I feel bad. The MCU Cosmic dude. Jeremy, right? Why am I blanking on the homie's name? Help me out here. Help me out here, fam. Help me out here. I forget his name. Cool dude. I like the dude. I feel bad now because I don't remember his name. Regardless, this guy had told us Jeremy Conrad. He had told us a long time ago, that it was possible that Charlie Cox was coming back for one big reason, and that is that Feige absolutely loved him as Daredevil. Like, loved him. Feige didn't just like Daredevil as a show. I'm sure he feels like many of us feel. Daredevil is lit, dude. It's probably one of the best shows for a comic book character ever. I think that show is S tier level quality. So it's just crazy to me because I know there was a lot of red tape. I know there was a lot of confusion. There was a 2-year wait period before they developed anything with these characters, but it would appear that Charlie Cox is not coming back for a small role. They are rolling out the fucking red carpet for this dude. He is in, rumor, Spider-Man No Way Home. He is in multiple episodes of She-Hulk, and I heard him and She-Hulk get it on. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that he will also be heavily featured in the Echo show, which was just confirmed to be a real thing last week. And now we are hearing that there will be a solo Daredevil project being developed as well. That's a lot of work, bro. That's a lot of work. Daredevil getting it in. Charlie Cox, cash and checks, snapping necks. And I'm here for it. I absolutely love it. So that's sort of the other big piece of news that dropped recently. I wanted to talk about it. Definitely want to know what you all think about it. And so let me just shift one thing around here. Let me just shift a thing. We'll go over here. And we will be buying up some memes on the BBS website. So I want to check that out. But again, I wanted to say that, hang on one second. I wanted to say as well, again, the BBS website, fantastic technology, really, really cool thing. But I have some sort of questions. I have some issues with the BBS website. And so if you're interested in like the BBS website or like what we're doing with like NFTs, crypto, and all that sort of stuff, again, I want to recommend to you that you come by the stream at 1 p.m. today where we will be talking about this. We're going to go in depth and talk about some of the things I don't like about the BBS, some of the stuff I do like about the BBS, and then I want to get feedback from you guys as far as what should we do with this website? What should we do with it? Should we keep it around? Should we change it up? Should we kick it to the curb? I'm interested, and there's nothing off the table for me. The only thing with it is, and I know some of you guys were talking to me about this before, you're like, you know, I know many of you guys really like the BBS website. I know many of you really like it. And so I don't want to just take something away because of my issues with it. I want to sit down and talk to you guys about it. I want to bring up my concerns, and then we can sort of come up with a strategy or a plan together as a community. So that's what I want to do. So we'll check that out. But real quick, I think we need to stretch. We need to stretch it up. We need to go. We need to stretch our legs. And I also want to pick something up that I'm going to put up on the Nerdcoin store. So meet me down in the Den of Nerds vault. Meet me down in the vault, guys. Meet me down there. I'll see you soon. Oh shit. Chet, you're really fucking this up. Thanks. Oh, okay. And I'm invisible. Hang on. I had the stealth suit on. Hang on. What the hell? Like I said, yeah, down here in the Nerd Vengers vault, which is definitely a real place and not something we're fucking up on the green screen. Look, check it out. I just wanted to come down here and grab a little something. This is kind of a fun little dealy dally. Magneto figure. I'm gonna bring this back up into the research wing because I want to show you it because we're gonna put a couple of these up on the Nerd Coin store, and also a freaking Batman, a freaking Batman, everybody. This Batman's sick, actually. I'm gonna bring it up and show you on the better camera, but yeah, couple of dope things that we are putting up on the Nerd Coin store. And I know some of you guys purchased some stuff late last week. That's awesome. We'll be shipping that out very soon as well. Let's go, and also stretch it out while you're down here, you know. And no, you can't get into the vault, but you should stretch it out, you know. Do a couple of those. Reach up. Yeah. Oh. Okay, let me show you these because they're pretty cool. This Batman Unmasked is dope as fuck, bro. It is Thomas Wayne's Batman, which is awesome. Comes with a nice sword, a couple of pistolas. Yeah, it's super cool. McFarlane Toys, always really, really cool. Somebody picked up the Robin last week, which is sick. Very happy that you got that. And then look at this. Look at this. Look. This Magneto is incredible. This Magneto is so dope. And we got two of these. I'm going to put them up on the Nerd Coin store right now. Go to denofnerdslive.com to make your purchase. Check out how much Nerd Coin you've got. And just go over there and have a good time. You know? So, boom. We're going to go 25,000 for that Batman. He's officially up. 30,000. That's right, I said it. 30,000 for the Magnetos. X-Men hype is real. Boom. Two of those suckers just went up on the store. So check it out. Check it out. All right, let's buy a couple memes and let's get into Q&A, okay? Man, Chet is really screwing us up today, you know? Golly, freaking Chet. All right, let's check it out. Let's see here. Marvel tips for becoming a superhero. Use drugs. Put weird stuff in your body. Let poisonous animals bite you. You know, I like that. I'm going to go 6 out of 10, though. So you want... Say what you want about fandom, but Disney Plus Day was a wreck. Anything... Yo, boom. Good one. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I'll buy that one. That's pretty cool. Uh-oh, what is this? A million nerdy coin question. What is Josh about to say? Yeah. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Smash like. Mephisto confirmed. It's one of the best memes I've ever seen in my whole life. 11 out of 10, and I'm going to buy it. Congrats. Josh's face when he doesn't get struck on Disney Plus Day while Campia did. Yeah, I'll pick that up. That was so funny. People were coming in and being like, Campia just got struck. Campia just got struck. And I was like, thanks for the views, motherfucker. Thanks for the views, baby. And it did actually help. Laugh all you want, Senator. None of you will be laughing when I rebuild the Scroll Empire from the ashes of this earth. Oh, shit. Marky Mark! Don't do it, suck. Whoa. Chet Wars, NFT trading cards. The Den of Nerds fan art memes. Let's go. Dude, this is super cool. This is... Damn, dog. This is nice. A lot of effort went into this. I'm gonna pick that up. That's pretty cool. I think I can see the past. Han and Leia, they're arguing. Ah, did you kiss your sister? Nice. I like it. I like it. Okay. 7 out of 10. By the way, 11 out of 10 with the Chet Wars. That's amazing. Let's see here. Video game character is blue, collects rings, and goes fast. Who is Danky Kang? I don't even understand it, but it's an 8 out of 10. Made me chuckle for real. I like it. I'll pick that up. Let's go through a couple of more. When Fury asks Parker to step up as the new Iron Man, War Machine. Years of academy training wasted. Pretty good. I'll go 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. I'm here only because I fell 62 stories and somebody caught me. He fucking what? Pretty good. Pretty good. 7 out of 10. Guess who's back, bang, bang. All right, look, just I'm such a Boba fan. Boom. Purchase. Stupid sand gets everywhere. Oh! Is this a new ship? Is this what we're doing now? A new ship? 7 out of 10. I don't know who I am. I don't know why I'm here. All I know is that I must kill. C-3PO. No shit. That's true. That's true. Not bad. Not bad. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man seeing the other two Spider-Man run out of webs. Yo, okay. 7 out of 10. Boom. Let's see here. John Campia would be like, look at my dick. Oh, yes, daddy. I mean, you got to give that it's 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Reality can be whatever I want. It's true, but Star Wars fans really got let down, huh? What the fuck? Okay. Yo, that is funny. That's a good point. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Let's do one more. I'm going to look for some. Oh, God, why? Oh, no. It's wrong. It's wrong. 10 out of 10. Because it makes me uncomfortable. Gal Gadot's stunt double for women is literally hotter than her. I mean, it's probably just filters. You know what I mean? It's probably just filters. If you've watched Red Notice, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. But there you have it, guys. Purchase some memes from y'all. Good job, Nerd Avengers. Lots of fun memes over there on the BBS website. Check it out. And again, we will be chatting about this a little bit more at 1 p.m. today. All right, let's get into the super chats. I do want to address this. Machine Gun Carter said, member for 5 months. Thank you so much for the support, man. Says, teach me about NFT. What's the deal with it? You know, honestly, it is a hard... It's a hard thing to just simply go over. I will be talking about it again a little bit today at 1 p.m. Maybe you can stop on by for that stream and I'll give more of a detailed explanation. But essentially the best explanation I can give this is that an NFT is really just a derivative of all marketplaces going digital, okay? So in the same way that you get a ticket to a concert and then you have like that ticket stub, and there are ticket stubs from back in the day that have a ton of value because of where the concert was or the band, etc., etc. NFTs, you'll be able to like have that in a digital form. So it's kind of it's a lot like collecting comic books or collecting anything, but it's so much bigger than that. Like I was just talking to some folks about this. One of the things that's going to come next in NFTs is it will be a way to fund a project other than do a Kickstarter. And there's this weird ability because of what's called a smart contract, where it's basically just open public knowledge, whatever the agreement is when you purchase this thing, when you hold this thing, etc., etc. It has different factors or abilities. Like, for instance, some people right now are selling NFTs, and then there's a utility that comes with the NFT. Like, for instance, you will be able to come into this certain club, or you'll be able to come to this certain event, but only if you have this NFT. And the thing that's beautiful about it is you can't fake it. You can't fake it. It's verifiable. It's 100% out there and open for everybody to know. You wouldn't right-click and save as an NFT. Correct. Yeah. So for instance, if I were to take an image and right-click it and save it, I have a JPEG or whatever file format I keep it, right? But an NFT is a tokenized version of that thing that is verifiable open source on a blockchain, meaning it's one for one. Like you can't actually copy it. You can't reproduce it. It is one of one. It is unique to that token address on that blockchain. Okay. So let's say like I made an NFT of this dope Elite Series 2 controller that I bought just for Halo because I'm really hoping that Halo comes out today. Okay. And what if I said, boom, here is an NFT of this. Okay. And then I said, I'm going to mint 20 copies of this, and every person that has a copy of this NFT or one of the actual NFTs within that Genesis collection, you will be able to come play Halo with me today. Okay? Like, one of y'all might say, oh, I'm just going to copy paste this photo and then try to show that I have the photo, and then I'll be able to go play Halo with Josh. But it would be very easy for me to say, okay, cool, let me see your wallet. You know, let me look on Etherscan. Are you actually the owner of that? And you won't be able to fake it. Like on these other like platforms, websites, etc., it will show clearly who is the actual owner of these things. Is it actually in your wallet? Can I see it on Etherscan, etc., etc.? So, yeah, quick explanation there, but it's actually more complex than that. But the way I would explain it is a derivative of the digital economy, and when everything is going digital, you will want to have security, verifiability. Verifiability sounds better. And you'll want to, what's the other thing? Yeah, basically like it's all sort of I wouldn't even necessarily call it all decentralized because some NFTs are not decentralized, but it sort of is that idea of digital ownership, of owning a thing in a true sense. Oh man, I could talk about it, like literally, I could talk about it forever. Can I import my NFTs into Second Life? So, the future, by the way, it's great to see you, Nerds of the Ring. The future of this, as we step into what a lot of people are calling the metaverse, and you know what? I blame all of y'all for making me now talk about all of this, because we got to do Q&A and all that, right? But the expectation will be that in what a lot of people are calling Web 3.0, which is essentially like the decentralized web that will exist a lot on blockchain, the expectation will be these digital assets that I have, I will not just want to bring them into Halo, but then whatever game I play next, or whatever VR chat room I go to next, or if I want to have a meeting and bring some people into sort of my digital VR meeting space, I will want to bring my stuff, my NFTs, wherever I go. Okay, and that technology will be able to translate between chains, and it will be able to translate into different worlds or video games via like what are called oracles and stuff like that. So it's fascinating technology, but that's sort of the expectation, is that what you are buying as an NFT, you will be able to take with you into different worlds, metaverses, environments, video games, etc., etc. It's pretty wild. So anyways, let's get into some Q&A. See what y'all's got to say. Boom. Are the rumors true? Oh, dude, Doc Disrespect has a sick Halo thumbnail out right now. Woo, baby. Oh, man, let me just tell y'all something, too. For real. We've got a busy day, okay? I'm trying to take TikTok more seriously. I wrote out, and this is unbelievable. I wrote out scripts Yeah, I wrote scripts for TikToks. I wrote 3 scripts for TikToks. I'm going to start trying to take TikTok much more seriously. I've got 2 videos I want to record. And we've got Nerd Theory tonight. And if Halo, if Halo really comes out, let me know in chat. Is it out? Is it out? Is it were the rumors true? If Halo drops, I will be streaming Halo today. I don't know what time, but like probably like whenever I get my shit done, I'm gonna hop on a stream for Halo, and I'm gonna stream Halo like right up till Nerd Theory, bro. Like we might be streaming Halo again tomorrow. We're definitely gonna be streaming Halo if it's out, of course, on Wednesday night. Ooh. Whew. Much love to the Halo. All right, let me pull up these super chats. See what everybody's saying in the chat. Pretty Nikki's the first one in, says, just paying my nerdy tithes. Love the intro. Josh, the Iron Nerd, as always, take my money. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you, Nikki. And yeah, I'm excited. We're getting a lot of the fun stuff back for the stream. Unfortunately, it does come with some sort of rough edges and some stuff you got to work out. You know what I mean? But overall, I'm very happy, and we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff as we head into the last couple of fun things this year and into next year. That we're going to be having so much fun on these streams, doing so many cool things, interactive things, fun. So yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Patrick Ray says with a $5 holla, says, like I always say, the Den of Nerds, the best online community, 420 Nerd Vengers for life. Take my money. Thank you, brother. I hope you're having a good morning, man. It's going to be an exciting week, bro. Lots of fun stuff to be getting into for sure. So I'm pumped. Big Stevie W with a $5 holla says, what if the online trailer doesn't include Tobey and Andrew, but the one in front of Ghostbusters will? So technically they release both. Yeah, we sort of touched on this earlier, and I think it's a great possibility, man. I don't know. I wonder if Sony and Marvel are they really beefing about this a lot? Are the leaks pushing Sony to do more stuff? Some people believe Sony's actual plan for this is leaking. That's what they're about. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to leak stuff. So I don't know. It's an interesting time. We'll have to obviously wait and see. I thought, and I still think, you could actually see the trailer leak today. Right? Because think about what happened last time. The whole trailer leaked the day before. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. We're watching it. You know, we're standing by. We're standing by. You know what I mean? So, we'll see. Thank you for the support, brother. Appreciate you as always. Let me keep going here. Diamond Joe with a $5 holla says, the first leak where we got the trailer right after was probably planned, but with Campia leak, it feels like we are getting punished. Yeah, I don't think that first leak was planned, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm pretty confident that it was not planned. However, it is fair to say that Sony is okay with taking advantage of the leaks, and I think that the thing that they leaked, or that they didn't mind leaked, was the post-credit scene in Venom Let There Be Carnage with Tom in there and all that. I think that was pretty obvious that they were sort of tongue-in-cheek being like, don't talk about this now, and they know that's going to create that thing. So it's really interesting to sort of sit back and watch their strategy. And yeah, I think the Cambia thing was out of nowhere, bro. I really do. I think it was out of nowhere. I think John recognized that he had a unique opportunity there. And again, he can, his story is that he thought they were fake. Look at Tobey's dick, et cetera, et cetera. I don't believe him. I think he knew they were real, but I don't hate the dude for doing what he's doing. I actually think it's pretty smart, and he's taking advantage of the hype that's out there. So I don't know, man. Kind of hard to say. Michael Phantom said, best troll ever. Tobey and Andrew in trailer, but not in the movie. Like Hulk in End of Infinity War. Oh, that would suck, bro. Oh, that would not be that cute, man. I hope that is not the case. That would be heartbreaking. That's beyond troll. That's way worse than the boner situation. That's atrocious. You know what I mean? Ooh, that'd be horrible. MK Matt with a $2 holla says, just so happens I'll be in London when No Way Home drops. What? I can't believe it. I mean, good for you, I guess. Damn. Dorian Trussell, $10 holla, very generous, says, Shang-Chi on November 12th on Disney Plus was an explosively hard-hitting martial arts sequence and cool car stunts. Gave me Jackie Chan movie vibes. Can't wait for Movie Bros Watch Party. Excelsior. Yes, thank you so much, man. We'll definitely do something Movie Bros this week. I've just been so dang busy. A lot of stuff going on for the channel and a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes as well. So some of it I can't talk about yet, but a lot of good things are coming for sure. But yeah, we will definitely do something for Movie Bros this week. Like I said, I think I'm going to drop that solo vid maybe tomorrow about the IMAX stuff. I actually want to like try to watch Endgame in IMAX again and just have the experience of that because, dude, Infinity War was crazy. I was like, this is wild. It makes such a big difference in the frame. Like, especially like the opening sequences, like there's just some shots that were obviously framed for IMAX that when you cut them into 16:9, like you just don't get the full appreciation for the shot. You know what I mean? For Kuzgula says with a $50 holla, I think that is equal to $1 billion after you do the conversion, taxes, etc. So thank you, dude. We get Marvel and other movies 1 or 2 days earlier too, and we're the ass of the freaking planet. No idea why. You wish you all a great week. I don't know what you're talking about for Cuscula. Are you talking about over? I think you're in Argentina. Do you guys get it 2 days earlier as well? Man, I don't understand, bro. I don't get it, and I don't like it. MK Matt with $2 holla says U.S. should just rejoin the UK before 12/15. Hashtag worth it. At this point, I mean, for this movie, yeah, we could do that. We could do that temporarily. You know what I mean? Like, what do they even say? Like, good for the Queen or some shit? I don't know. What do Brits even say? I don't even know. Trev says the $2 holla says I bought the Batman. You got shipping right? Absolutely not. There's only free shipping in the United States. That's been long-standing a thing. And yeah, no, I'm definitely not paying for your shipping. Love you though. 34 Virgo with a $5 holla says, bro, I'm a Dark Knight fan, and quietly, I'm so excited for Moon Knight. Also, is there any truth to Winston Duke M'Baku being Black Panther and not Shuri? I see this pop up. I don't know where it's coming from. I think maybe Giant Freaking Robot or something. They do not have a good track record, although I don't think they're like, the worst, website out there. But yeah, they don't have necessarily a good track record. Everything that I have heard, and who knows because things change. And I mean, they're not even filming right now, so who really knows with this one? Everything that I've heard says no, it will be Shuri. And then at the end of the movie, you'll have a clear idea who will actually be Black Panther after Shuri. That Shuri will not be permanently the Black Panther. That's what I've heard. But yeah, appreciate the support. Dirty Nap 34 says actor for Halo show teased big news today on Twitter. I'm excited about that. That sounds dope, bro. Again, I told you this on Discord, but I got that Elite Series 2, and I've been playing with like the paddles and whatnot. Yo, I totally get it. Like it's gonna take me a little bit of time to get like super comfortable with it, but I get what you're saying. Like you never have to take your fingers off the sticks, and especially in Halo, like people would do the bumper jumper button layout for the same kind of idea, right? Where you get to jump and shoot. And so I definitely think doing the paddles, it's just going to be game changing. It might be a little rough at first, but I mean, I'll get used to it. You know what I mean? So Stormy says I get No Way Home 3 days early in Belgium. Hail Europe. I mean, come on, America. Come on, America. Get your shit together. We're like 34th in the world in math and like 13th in the world on getting freaking Spider-Man No Way Home, which is obviously way more important than math. This is ridiculous. What's happening to this country? Anyway, Monarch says with a $2 holla says, tomorrow gonna be crazy. Take the money. Thanks, man. Did you mean to put the in there? I don't know what that's about, but thank you so much, man. Appreciate the support for sure. Fifi says, with a very generous $10 allowance says, wow. So not only do I have to pre-purchase tickets to No Way Home, but I also have to pre-purchase plane tickets to the UK? Well played, Marvel and American Airlines. Well played. You know, I never really thought about that. I guess that could be a thing, huh? I'm trying to get people up over to England, trying to get people to travel, etc., etc. That's pretty interesting. I don't know. Appreciate that, Vivi, for sure. Let's hang out in the chat for a little bit and see what y'all are saying. Oh, we got a couple member chats. Let me try to get into these. Paul N., welcome to the Nerd Ventures. You are a Nerd Venture now. Make your way around the tower. I'm sure you're feeling real good. A little more pep in your step. Maybe your eyesight's slightly better. Maybe you feel a little taller, stronger, more successful immediately. Look, results may vary, but it'll be the best decision you've ever made in your life. So thank you. Let's see here. L Maverick says, hoping we get that No Way Home trailer this week. Member for 10 months. Thank you so much for the support. Really do appreciate it. And yes, I hope so too. I think it's going to be crazy if they just lock it up for theaters. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I would venture to say that's a bad move. You know what I mean? You could argue, like, the hype for the film's so crazy it doesn't matter, but I think it's bad news, man. I think it's bad news. Phoebe says, late to the stream, might have talked about it, but what are your thoughts on the rumors instead of recasting they do with Azari, son of Black Panther and Storm? Yeah, so it's kind of an interesting one. I think those rumors are likely real. I understand them thinking that's a great way to pass on the legacy of Chad, et cetera, et cetera. I understand the mentality. But I mean, if I'm being real, like, I just think they're missing some of the point here. And also, by the way, I've been chatting with E-Man's Movie Reviews, who started the hashtag recast T'Challa movement. And I think Thursday, he and I are going to sit down. We're going to record a video, which we'll put up on the main channel about recast T'Challa. But we're also doing a podcast. I've been telling you guys, I'm trying to get a podcast going for the Den of Nerds. And I think that E-Man's Movie Reviews will likely be my first guest of the Den of Nerds podcast. First or second or third, depending on some of these other people and if they get in touch with me. But it will be doing a long fireside chat about recast T'Challa, but also just Marvel nerdy stuff, you know, movies, like everything that's going on. So look forward to that for sure. It's really interesting. I definitely want to pick his brain about this. I guess, yeah, for me, like, I just think obviously they should recast T'Challa. Nate Moore made some really interesting comments recently, which just shows a really interesting sort of thought on it. I will say, and I'm going to kind of share this with, you know, E-Man as well when we talk about this. We don't know Chadwick Boseman. I mean, unless I'm wrong, unless he does. We don't know him. And it is interesting that a lot of people that actually knew the guy, like, immediately said no recast. I understand their perspective. I want to see if he understands their perspective and just kind of talk through it. You know what I mean? It's an interesting topic. You know what I mean? So, yeah. John M. Blivens with a $5 holla. No message, though. Perhaps you meant to send a chat. Let me know. Just put it in the chat. The Exodus with a $5 holla says, other than Spidey, Moon Knight, Ant-Man, and Hawkeye, the MCU is starting to feel very underwhelming lately. Phase 3 may have been the peak. I would definitely agree that we are in a bit of a valley here for the MCU, but we're in a valley looking at a very high peak, in my opinion. I mean, I think between Spider-Man No Way Home and Doctor Strange, I think we're about to see peak MCU again, a new kind of peak MCU. And frankly, I ride so high on Loki. Loki was mind-blowingly good to me. It is an incredible series, and it showcases a lot of thought of what the multiverse will be like for Marvel moving forward. It's big time, man. So I actually kind of think that the beginning of Phase 4 was always going to be a bit of a dip. Like, I think you think about all the shit that's coming down the pipe, right? You've got Fantastic Four, you've got X-Men, you got all this fun stuff coming down. And even the sequels to movies that people liked, like Doc Strange, Black Panther 2, etc. And then randomly, the start of Phase 4 is Eternal, Shang-Chi, and Black Widow. One's a movie of a character that's dead, and it's a prequel. One's a character we've never met before, and to be honest with you, I'm not about origins, not all about origins anymore. And then the other is an ensemble cast of characters that basically nobody fucking knows. I feel like this was always going to be a little bit of a valley. I feel like it's almost designed to be a valley. So I'm not really concerned. I totally understand your point, but I'm not that concerned. Is there Halo today, Nick? Did they officially announce it? Because, yo, your boy is wearing the Finish the Fight Halo shirt, baby. So let me know. Gavon Johnson, very generous $20 holla, says, help me understand Eternals. Do you think Thanos cut the population in half to stop more Celestials from emerging? Maybe that's what happened to Titan. Maybe they called him a madman because he tried to warn everyone. Dude, yes. So, as I said, I just rewatched. Oh, bro, don't type me up about this Halo shit too much, boys. Don't do it. Don't do it to me. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Okay, anyway. Here's the deal. I watched Stand Up and Show. I watched Infinity War again recently. The language, there's a couple of things that make me think that Titan was absolutely a place where an emergence happened. Number one, it's off its axis and it's like all messed up, which I think would happen if a celestial emerged. It would destroy everybody on the planet. The planet would still kind of be there, but it would be like off its axis, whack stuff happening, you know. That's number one. Millsbury, welcome to the Nerd Vengers. You are a Nerd Venger now. Hey, man, that girl that you've been trying to call, but she's not feeling you, give her a try again later and be like, hey, I'm a Nerd Venger now, baby. Give it a shot. You know, your mom's like, when are you going to get a job? Just go up to her and just be like, Mom, I don't need a job. I'm a Nerd Venger now. You know, but give her a smooch. You know, we respect the moms. You know how you had that one issue, that one thing that was really bothering you? Forget about it. You're a Nerd Venger now. Okay, now let me digress. Thanos uses very specific language when talking about Titan. He doesn't say like we were facing overpopulation or all these different things, right? He says, oh man, I was literally just watching it. He says, what I predicted came to pass. We faced, I forget the words he uses, man, but it's very careful language. Like when I was watching it, I was watching for that specific part to be like, yo, is he going to say something here that's going to indicate like a big retcon? It doesn't feel that way, actually. Yo, Jiv and Jimmy, welcome to the Nerd Vengers. You are a Nerd Venger now, my friend. Make your way around the tower. Give Susan a high five. Feel free to sucker punch Chet, you know. Get comfy. You know, I bet you're feeling pretty good, man. Let that power seep in. The power of the Nerd Vengers. Just stare at that badge for a second, man. And just feel the power. Feel it. Okay, now I digress again. The way I sort of took away from that scene is that it could absolutely be the case that there was an emergence happening there. He tried to warn them. They said he was a madman because he wanted to just kill half the people, which would have stopped the emergence, right? They were like, no, you're a madman. What he predicted came to pass. What did he predict? You know, the fact that Red Skull calls him the son of Alars, the fact that Star Fox refers to him, or rather Pip introduces Star Fox as Thanos' brother. There's a lot of weird stuff going on there. I absolutely think it's the case that will be explained further. 100%. Titan didn't explode? What do you mean? If you look at Titan, it looks majorly fucked up. It's got all sorts of chunks of its planet flying around, and it's off its axis. They talk about that. They talk about it in the movie. Brandon says, hey Josh, been a fan of the channel since last year. I know everyone is hyped for Spider-Man No Way Home, but I wanted your thoughts on Doctor Strange delays and how it will impact the MCU. Keep up the good work. First of all, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate that. I'm going to do a full lengthy video on this later, but, because you were so generous here, let me just tell you this. I don't think we have any reason to worry, but I'm not saying that this amount of reshoots is necessarily a good thing. This is a lot of reshoots, dude. And apparently Michael Waldron is writing additional material for the movie. But I guess the question is, does this movie become Rogue One or does this movie become Solo? Okay. Solo, to me, trash. Solo, reworked in post. They try to stitch it all together. I really don't like that movie. Maybe you do. Rogue One, incredible movie. Maybe one of the best Star Wars movies ever. The best Disney Star Wars movie that they've made. It's incredible. That movie was saved as well in reshoots. They have plenty of time. They've pushed it back, and they have an incredible amount of reshoots. 6 weeks straight. 6 days a week, bro. Those are long-ass days. They are filming the fuck out of these reshoots, okay? What I was told is they are adding in a bunch of fun cameos and tweaking stuff. For sure, they're tweaking stuff. They're trying to make it better. I really hope they don't take evil Wanda out and they don't water her down. That's a big concern of mine. But in all reality, I expect with Sam Raimi, with Michael Waldron, with Kevin Feige, and with everything that is on the line, this is my opinion on Feige. He wants to deliver the dopest, craziest Spider-Man movie of all time, for sure. But Multiverse of Madness, that's all MCU, baby. I think he wants to deliver one of the craziest comic book movies of all time. Not Spider-Man, X-Men, whatever, of all time, of any movie. I think he wants Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness to be as big, as hyped, as crazy as Endgame. I think that's what he wants to do. So they're not gonna screw it up. They're gonna take the time they need. They're gonna get it right. It's gonna be juicy. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be crazy, crazy cameos, crazy stuff going on in that movie. So that's what I think's happening, man. That's what I think is happening. Thanks, Jivin Jimmy. I appreciate that, man. Happy to be here chilling and vibing. We appreciate having you. For sure. Paul N says, I have Nerdvenger juice flowing through my veins. My man. That's good to see. Let's see here. Darth Dever says, happy Monday, brother. You got me hype as fuck. Talking about Fantastic Four, X-Men, and everything else down the line. OP Franklin Richards or bust. Take my money. Dude, for sure. For sure. I'm all about it. All about it, man. X-Men, Fantastic Four. I love Franklin Richards. Franklin Richards is dope. So I'd love it. I'd love it if they brought him into the MCU and made him OP. Hopefully they do something really weird with that and with Reed and all that. That would be really, really fun. It'd be cool. Yeah. It's Sam Raimi. It could definitely get screwed up. Oh, yeah. Totally possible. I mean, dude, look, you guys know me. I mean, I'm going to be super real about this thing. If this thing is not good, then I will literally say this is a huge L, a lot of cake on the face or egg on the face for Feige, because this is an opportunity for him to solidify that Phase 4 is going to be good and super ambitious. And if they fumble it, that's real bad. To be honest with you, Shang-Chi I thought was dope, but it could have sucked balls. It doesn't affect the MCU at large. Eternals, I think, is good, not great, and some whack stuff. It doesn't really affect the MCU like that. Black Widow definitely doesn't affect the MCU at all. It's almost like he's playing with house money, right? But Doctor Strange, bruh, this is the first, real MCU Phase 4 John. This is the first real let's go kind of a moment. And if they fumble it, if it's not, I think honestly, even if it's good but not great, in the same way Eternals is, that's a L. You know what I mean? But do I anticipate that? No, I do not. I anticipate it being dope. I missed Leonard's super chat. Okay, my bad. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let's pull it on up here. Oh, I missed Jesse's as well. Jesse says, what if Tobey and Andrew are in No Way Home, but not as Peter Parker variants? They both variants of Ralph Boner? Oh, no. That would be rough, bro. Jesse, I don't like that. You don't say that. Leonard says, with a $5 holler, says, I'll be seeing Ghostbusters on Thursday. I'll see if Spider-Man No Way Home trailer is there. My man, report back to the tower. Let us know. Let us know. We'll be waiting with bated breath. Joe Stockman with a $5 holler says, hey, have you seen the rumor that Spider-Man will be re-upped for a new trilogy and a Disney Plus show to fill in the gaps between the movies? Haven't heard that exact rumor. I do believe that... Oh, sorry, Paul. My bad, brother. I did hear that the new Spider-Man show, whatever that animated show is that show will be with our Peter Parker, hopefully voiced by Tom, and that it'll kind of talk about his early years of being Spider-Man. I don't know anything about the plans for him afterwards, but I saw Lizzie Hill had an article about this. I just haven't had a chance to read it. Just being real. I'm in here with y'all. Streaming and all that, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Any updates about Halo? If something is dropping it a little bit, should I release vague tweets with a bunch of spider emojis or just go away until it does? Okay, so let me tell you what I think's going on here, and we'll see. 52 minutes ago, they said 1 hour. Okay, let me tell you what I think's happening. We'll stay on the stream until it does. Let me tell you all what I think's happening. I believe that we will get an announcement from Sony today that the trailer will indeed be coming out online for everybody tomorrow night. That's what I believe. We'll see. I don't know for sure, but that wouldn't surprise me, basically. Callisto, very generous $15 hello, says, good morning, Josh. It's great to be a Nerd Avenger today. Happy Monday. See you at 1 p.m. Yes, I will see you there, and thank you so much for the support. I think it's a great day, man. I think it's going to be a sick week. Good stream here, just talking about all the crazy things going on out there in the world. Really fun Star Wars video coming out later, although some of you guys might be like, I don't want to watch you talk crap on Star Wars. Here's the thing. I'm just going to be real. I think at this point, like, Lucas... Like, I want to know the people defending Lucasfilm. I want to know, what are you defending exactly? Like, because I can get behind the fact that maybe, yes, Lucasfilm faces an unfair amount of criticism. There's a lot of trolls and people out there that just like to poop on them, for sure. But how are you going to defend what they are currently doing? Basically, what they are currently not doing. How can you deny that having the film with Patty Jenkins fall apart is just one in a long line of things that fall apart? You know what's being reported out there? That Patty Jenkins basically wanted to make that movie. She wanted to make that Star Wars movie badly. But she was not down with the absolute fuckery that is Lucasfilm and the way it's run. That's what's being reported out there. I don't know that it's real, but I'm going to talk about it in a video. It's pretty rough, bro. Star Wars is in a weird place. I've even heard some people say, like, what do you think is going on? Are they trying to sell Lucasfilm? Are they trying to sell Star Wars? I don't know. But it's bad. I think it's bad. I do not think it's good. I think it's bad. But Paul N says, I'm a hype for Nerd Theory tonight. Also, any topics planned other than no Kenobi trailer? Take my money, drip load, Josh. I don't know, man. I don't know what we want to talk about tonight. I mean, for me, I definitely want to get into some of that stuff. I wish there was more positive stuff to talk about. But, yeah, I'm not really sure, bro. I'm not really sure. I mean, I look forward to doing the stream anyways, because I actually want to know what, you know, both Theory and other people think about it if we do a council. Like, I just want to know what everybody thinks. You know, my position is, like, I think it's whack, dude. And as I'm going to point out in the video later, bro, there's a lot of... When your own actors And the people that like literally work for shows that you produce are coming out and being like, yo, what happened? Like, it's just a bad look. You know what I mean? I don't really know how else to say it's a bad look. Andrew Elsenheimer says, yo, I messaged you with a No Way Home theory on Discord. Right on, my friend. I'll check it out for sure. I'll check it out. Aaron says, please, all the council. I love the council. Council is the best. Damn, dog. Aaron's a council super fan. Boba Fett also. No, I know. Some of you guys don't like council. I get it. There will obviously be times when theory, it's just going to be me and theory cutting it up. But I think council, to be honest, is getting better, bro. Like, I think the flow's been a little bit better. I think the takes have been a little bit better. So yeah, I'm a fan of the council. Okay, let's wait just a couple more minutes. See if we get that Spider-Man update. And also, what the heck is going on with the with Halo, man? Like, I'm trying not to get like antsy and like too excited about it and all that, but what's happening? What is happening here? The guy who created the spider emoji is making so much money at this moment. I mean, I don't really think he's making... Do you make money off of those emojis like that? I don't really think you do, but he is getting some work. No way. I gotta show y'all. Yeah, I gotta show y'all. This was wild, bruh. Spider-Man No Way Home says, trailer tomorrow. Spider-Man No Way Home is exclusive in movie theaters December 17th. But what does this mean? Is the trailer coming tomorrow online or what? I think it does. Hopefully somebody can clear this up for me. Well, there you have it. I don't know what it is, but there you have it. December 17th, except if you live in the mother flippin' UK. What is the deal? You don't say that. Man. What is it? What is it? Well, look, here's the deal. We'll be doing a coverage of this tomorrow regardless, right? So we'll be doing a video about it or something, right? It's going to be a juicy day, baby. Goblin's getting bigger each time. Yeah, next time he'll be up here with just enough light on him for John to look at his penis. Man. Exciting times. Exciting times. I still, I mean, like, yeah, it seems like what they're saying is that it will release online, yeah? That's what it seems like they're saying. Paul. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Rick. I'm going to hit him with a Homer Simpson gif. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for today. I do want to remind you, if you want to know more about the BBS website, about NFTs, about crypto, about some of our plans for the future, come on by the Nerdventure stream today. Normally, just for members only, it will be at 1 p.m. I will post the link for everybody that's on our Discord. If you're on the Discord, you'll get a link. Come into that stream. I'd like to have a candid conversation about what is going on. and see what you think about it. Living with Dameron says Spider-Man on F-Book just confirmed trailer for tomorrow. Absolutely, but like that has to be online as well, right? Has to be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. You don't say that. Anyway, guys, we're going to get on out of here. Much love to everybody. Thank you for coming in to the tower this morning. Thank you to all the new members. Thank you to everybody that sent in a super chat, dropped a like, or just generally showed up. It's awesome. Appreciate you guys a lot. Much love. As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day. And I'll see you in the next video. Is everybody gone? Did everybody leave? Man, I'm just sitting here waiting for Halo, man. I'm just sitting here waiting for Halo. What the hell, man? Oh, man. What in tarnation is going on with this Halo? I mean, it would literally be one of the worst business decisions I've ever made to be like, yo, instead of covering the most hype movie and trailer of all time, let's just sit and play Halo all day. Oh, man. It'd be kind of fun, though, huh? And then I'd just be like, yeah, Spider-Man, whatever, man. Did you see this double kill? Delayed indefinitely. You don't say that. You don't say that, Chris. All right, everybody. Much love. I got to go record some tiki-talkies on my cellular device. Yeah. You got ride or die. You got to join the Nerd Vengers. You got to. There's a link in the description. Check it out. Join it today, and feel the power. And also, where's that Halo at? All right, see you guys.